Namaste, you're on CNN News 18. I'm Anand Narasimhan, and news coming through at 4 p.m. this Monday is from Parliament, where there is a big showdown that's just happened. We are given to understand 4 Lok Sabha MPs of the Congress party have been suspended over repeated disruptions. This is the information that is just coming through. Big news that's happening. We'll try and get more details and also go across to... There is a massive showdown in Parliament that's happened. 4 Congress Lok Sabha MPs have been suspended after ruckus. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister had come out and very clearly lamented the fact that Parliament was not being allowed to function and that this will not be the scenario. Prahlad Joshi there saying that this will not be allowed. It is a sad state of affairs that the opposition is not allowing Parliament to function. The Speaker Om Birla also very hard on the ruckus and the disturbance that was being created. Pallavi Ghosh now joins us. Who are these 4 Lok Sabha MPs of the Congress party and what is the reason?
See, the preliminary information that we're getting is that 4 of the Congress MPs have been suspended, and 2 of them, of course, happens to be Manikam Tagore and Jyotirmoy, both of them Congress members of Parliament. The allegation against them is that they were carrying those posters and placards. If you go by the rule book of the Parliament, and this was reiterated recently by the Speaker also, that, you're not allowed to carry posters, placards, or any kind of a banners or newspaper clippings and articles to the well of the House. But these 4 MPs doing so, and the Speaker at that point of time had also issued a warning saying that the strictest action will be taken against them.
When did this instance occur? Is it today or have they been repeatedly occurring, and that's why, because of repeated disruptions, has the Speaker taken this action? The other aspect is how long have they been suspended?
Well, they've been suspended for now for 24 hours. We are still waiting for some more details to come in. But we've seen today, post the oath which was given to the new President of India, the House had reconvened. There was agitation over the GST issue. There was agitation over the price rise. And those were the posters which were being taken forward by the Congress MPs. And it's because of the incident which took place today, Anand, a short while back, the pictures of which we already have been putting out, that it was decided to suspend them.
Well, so do we know who are the other 2? Because you said that one of them is Manikam Tagore. There is Jyoti Mani. She's again a member of Parliament from Kerala. There's Prathapan again from Kerala, and Ramya. All of these 4 have now been suspended. That's the word we are getting. They have been accused of actually violating the parliamentary protocol and norms, which means MPs cannot carry posters and placards. All 4 of these MPs, Anand, have been agitating over the fact that why has the GST been levied on packaged products, which is increasing the price of these products. Well, was this one instance, or has there been repeated violation of the code or the norms that have been set and the rules that have been set as far as moving into the well of Parliament? Because we've been seeing ruckus on a daily basis.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, whole of last week, the Parliament was repeatedly adjourned. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, both of them. Even today, when the Parliament reconvened around 2 o'clock, once again, it was adjourned till tomorrow. So basically, the government has also had to defer many of the legislative business and debate and discussion, saying there's not been adequate quorum, one. And second, of course, is the fact that the opposition has not been present. Anand, there has been a lot of controversy which the opposition accuses the government of flaunting the rule book. But this rule book has been in place ever since independence and Indian Parliament came into being, which means you do not quote from newspaper clippings and articles. You do not carry your banners. You have to respect the chair, the Speaker in this case. These MPs have been found to be violating the rule book, and there were repeated warnings which went in from the Speaker.
Right.
And it has also been done for the entire session.
Pallavi, just stay with me. I think have they been suspended for the entire session? Amit Pandey of News 18 is also with us. Amit, namaste. तो 4 केरला के कांग्रेस MPs हैं जिनको अभी सस्पेंड किया गया है.
Anand, 2 are from Kerala and 2 are from Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
And this includes the chief whip of the Congress party, and they all 4 have been suspended for entire session. And the allegation above them is from the side of the government is that they have been trying to disrupt the parliament throughout, and they have been showcasing the placard as well as trying to disrupt the proceedings of the parliament in spite of the speaker giving them reminder again and again, giving them warning again and again. So they have been suspended, and now they are holding the press conference in media center.
Well, we try and go across to the press conference to see what they have to say. But who are the 4 MPs? Can you give their names, Amit?
are Ramya, Pratapan, as well as Manikram Tagore, and one more MP. These four are the MP, and they all are from Congress party, and they all have been suspended for the entire session of the parliament.
So Ramya Haridas from Kerala. Pallavi Ghosh is also with us. Amit, stay with us on the phone line. So Manikam Tagore, Ramya Haridas, Pratapan, and is the fourth Jyotimani. So is it two from Kerala and two from Tamil Nadu? Pallavi.
Yes, Manikam Tagore also happens to be one of the whips of the Congress party in Lok Sabha. Again, a very, very close aide of Rahul Gandhi, and someone who was also suspended in the last session precisely for this reason, for carrying their placards and banners. But you know what I think, Anand, whenever they start speaking to the media, which they're going to do so in a short while from now, they're going to carry it as a badge of honor, because in terms of sheer optics, they're going to say this is something which is going to appeal to their constituency. GST issues is something multiple notices have been given by them. In fact, earlier today, Manikam Tagore had given a notice that there should be an urgent discussion. The Prime Minister made it very clear. The Parliamentary Affairs Minister also said it very clear. We can only have a debate and discussion if there's a semblance of order. And the accusation by the government on the opposition is that they do not want to bring that order, because at the end of the day, they don't want to have a debate and discussion. In fact, those pictures are being put out where they were carrying those posters up to the well of the House in front of the Speaker's chair, which is not allowed as far as the Parliament protocol goes. And therefore, all four of them have been suspended for the remaining session.
Even as we speak, just about an hour ago, Amit, there was a ruckus in the Lok Sabha and also in the Rajya Sabha, where a suspension notice had been moved, and the Congress had been demanding a discussion on price rise. And at that time, again, the Speaker had said maintain decorum. So both in the Lok Sabha and in the Rajya Sabha, we've seen the Congress trying to disrupt affairs even as they want a discussion or a debate. So the government is saying maintain decorum, we will debate.
Yes, and few moments ago, Prahlad Joshi, Parliamentary Affairs Minister, he also stated that government is ready to discuss this matter in the Parliament on the issue of price rise. And this matter of price rise and inflation has already been conveyed to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, but she is due to health conditions, she is not able to appear in Parliament. So government is ready for discussion as far as government stand is concerned, but opposition environment, and they were constantly protesting in the Parliament, whether be it in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Lok Sabha also, Speaker Om Birla warned them that showing placards is not the decorum of the Parliament and it's against the rule. So after the warning was over and the disruption continues, this step was taken.
Right. Please stay with me, Pallavi and Amit. I've got Sardar RP Singh with us on the phone line. Clearly, 4 MPs of the Congress party suspended because they were demanding discussion on inflation. They were demanding discussion on price rise. And now they will turn around and say, we wanted discussion on issues that matter to the people, and the Speaker has suspended us.
Well, Anand, there is a way and there's a norm of holding meetings, holding debates in the Parliament. It's not like a school or a college where you get up and start creating ruckus. So under certain provision, they can ask for debates and they can ask for certain discussions. But if they're not following that and just creating ruckus, then the Speaker has to follow the norm of maintaining the decorum of the Parliament. So he would have done that. But why can't Congress do it as per the parliamentary procedures?
But their argument is that we are asking for a discussion and you are not allowing it. That's what the opposition story has been. Every day that they've called for a suspension notice, even with the Speaker saying that if you raise placards which is against the rules, if you bring it to the well of the House, you will not be allowed to participate in any discussion on the matter that you are demanding a discussion or debate on.
Well, hearing the placards are for demonstration outside the Parliament at Jantar Mantar, not inside the Parliament. Inside the Parliament, there are other norms and decorums. But if you want to hold placards, there's a specific space for that. That's Jantar Mantar. They can go and conduct any sort of rally and hold placards. We also today protested against the Delhi government with placards. But
you also, when you were in opposition, stormed the well. You have also caused a massive amount of disruption. 2011, 2012. Those visuals are still fresh, 2013, and at that time the justification was that disruption and debate and this is a part of parliamentary parlance. And so at that time it was right, now it is being stated wrong. That's another counter that comes from the opposition. Sardar RP Singh, I've got a reaction coming in from Gaurav Gogoi. Let's listen.